Hello, welcome back to Mega Man Legends. Last time we opened up the what are they? The sub-cities. So we're going to. I don't know which one we should really start with. One of them is definitely intended to be the last one. This one I think is intended to be the first one because we came up from the main gate from over there. I don't know how it was so hard for people to get into the main gate when that's been there the entire game. Anyways, we're going to start with this one. That's not the entrance. That's the entrance. I also looked up where... I forget what exactly it was I was looking up. I think it was items that I haven't gotten yet for other equipment. The last... I think there's 2 special weapons left. Yeah, there's a launcher, and then there's something with this. If you are not familiar with this game, this series, the 2 games in this... the 3 games in this series, but the 2 games that would have this weapon... this is the, quote, best weapon in the game. The Act Buster has a strong contender for that. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna go in here. So the last places I would need to get items is there is one more thing with the cops. And then we get an item if we turn in everything at the museum. There's someone who shows up at the museum and just gives us a thing. So yeah, that's the last thing. Anyways, let's go in here. Okay.
So this underground city must be where the prototype android units live. Where am I going to find the central gate?
Unfortunately, we'll probably not hear Mega Man talking over things happening. The stuff in here is also worth a lot of money. If you want to farm money in here, I would understand that. That was quite a bit of money. It is definitely faster doing the dogs in the inside the main gate, though. You can just pop in and pop back out and kill that one. But these big things are worth a lot. And they are definitely a lot safer if you want to take the vacuum, which I recommend the vacuum if you're trying to do it quick. If I remember, I will check my money before I kill another one of these things. Which I will remember because I'm right here. 42,840. $46,590. So yeah, they're worth a like 3,000 to 4,000 each time you kill one. That's not terrible. And there's here's something walking. I don't like it. I don't like hearing things walking. I'm the only one allowed to walk. Yeah, there's a bunch more in here than the dogs, but yeah, the dogs are a lot quicker to kill. Just the one. So anyways, enough about the money farming. We are we have to kill everything in a... We can also just see that if I could actually look up instead of at the enemy. I don't know what this is supposed to be. We are not outside. Here's another one of these big... I forget what these are. They're like an elephant thing or something. That's not what they are, but I don't know why that's always what I think of. There's an actual elephant enemy in the second game, so these are definitely not the elephant enemies. Hippo, maybe? I don't know. I'm pretty sure all the enemies come back, but we do have to kill all the enemies before we can finish off this area. And that's the same for all the sub-cities. And even though these look like they have doors, I mean, they do have doors, but we can't open the doors. missing something somewhere. It can be on a rooftop. It's probably not in the streets. And yes, we will be informed if once we have cleared them all. I don't know how Mega Man knows, but he knows. Okay. Where is this thing? I feel like it's on a roof somewhere, but I'm not seeing anything on... There it is. Okay.
Huh? That sounded like a door opening somewhere. I better take a look around.
Yes. I know exactly what this is at. It's the only building that is unique. And I think if you are actually close enough to this building, you can hear the door open. You found a watcher key.
Got it! I better get back to the surface.
Yeah, fairly certain all the enemies come back in here. I'll just double check. Because I vaguely remember farming these as well. Yeah, they come back. So we could take the support van. The dog's gone? No, the dogs are not gone. They're just not over there. I believe we already saw one here in downtown. There's another one in uptown, which I don't think we actually spotted yet. Oh, there's another thing we need to do here in uptown. This building has appeared after the scene with the police chasing the servbots that were not robbing a bank. They just took out a loan. That's an easy mistake to make. I never thought they'd build a hamburger place here. It looks like a decent enough place. What should I order? It is impossible to read that, so good luck, sir. I heard some of the people who work here are really cute, but I have the feeling I've seen them somewhere before. So you can tell there's no one behind the counter? Or is there? Can we talk to them? I'm trying to talk to them. I don't know if the girl is in the way or if I just can't talk to them. Nope. Oh, okay. We can, kinda. I'm busy. I'm so busy. No, don't... A cheeseburger, a fish burger, some fries, and, oh, I forgot. Right then. I think this will show up even if I steal the thing of money. Let's go in here. Same thing, kill all the enemies. This one would be much better to farm for money because there's much more of the big enemies here. Ow, but they hurt. They are a little bit more dangerous. Don't walk into me. Oh, right! I get it! Jeez. Missed that health. yeah, just a little bit more dangerous than the other one. Oh, and you don't drop any health. Cool. Oh! Somehow still alive. Don't worry about it. I want to use the active buster, but he's always on my ass. There we go. So your mileage may vary if you try to use this place to farm money. Also don't think there's anything on the rooftops here. Should be another one of those red guys walking around here though. No, shouldn't be there. I was all over that place. I hear you. I see you.
Huh? That sounded like a door opening somewhere. I better take a look around.
Well, it's closer to it this time and I didn't hear the door, but also missiles. You found a sleeper key.
That's 2. Just one more.
You actually can interrupt his second line of dialogue by just exiting the door. Because you have free movement during that. That's also why I'm just sitting there, because I don't want to skip stuff. Okay, so that one hurt. We will call roll for emotional support. Let's have her drive us to uptown, because I'm scared. Right. This one is technically not more dangerous, but it's, I think supposed to be. I can remember where this one's at. I thought it was up top, but I guess not. Pretty sure it's here. I don't think it's in City Hall area. Yep, there it is. Okay. Now we have a boss fight. It's not particularly a difficult boss fight. It's also not particularly good for money. The only things that really drop much are those green guys. And even though he will infinitely spawn them, you're just much better off going to any of the other places I've mentioned for farming money. He's coming right at me. You all saw it. Okay, now that we're on top of this, you can stop him from spawning stuff if you hurt him enough before he gets the thing out. I don't know where Mega Man was shooting there, but okay. Should have really been saving the Active Buster for the enemies and not him. But I guess we're safe now.
Huh? That sounded like a door opening somewhere. I better take a look around.
You can also see that guy wore a groove in the ground. For how long he would have been here, I feel like that should be pretty deep trenches. But let's not worry about that. You found Dreamer Key.
There. This should be the last key. Now all I have to do is open the central gate.
This one does not respawn. So now I'm going to, actually going to go back to downtown, then go to Apple Market and refill my canteen. If I had the money, which I sort of do, but not really, I would, stock up much more on the canteen. I might do, some money farming between this part and the next part. Assuming there's another part. There will be, because I have some things I want to finish up. Like the inspector, which I'm going to check on now. There should also be some more in the main gate for the museum. Think there's anything else to buy? Huh. I mean, okay. Yeah, I could buy 2 more extra packs. That's not worth it. Huh. I can buy 1 extra pack. But now we have all the parts, so that's great, right? Are any of them better than what I've got, though? Probably not. Because I think they were only, yeah, they're only 2 different things. Attack and range. Well, I think theoretically I could get rid of both of these and it would be better. No, because this is 4 attack. And this is only +2. Okay, but we got them, so there's that. You can sell them any Buster parts to them and they'll just have them to buy back at any point. Right, the inspector. I don't think I have everything in the museum. I could check, but I'm pretty sure I don't. God, I hope there's not something in the main ruins that I missed. Entirely possible, but kind of unlikely. It's also possible I have to check the TV and the flutter again for something else to do here. I should save before I get locked into something that I might not be able to finish. Or might possibly be able to fail, like the bombs. Also, apparently you can do the bombs super early. Like, right after all the Bond stuff in the city. I think after the Mara Wolf, I think you can do it. But I I believe the police station was damaged for me at that point. Which theoretically you could just find busy work to do until it was repaired, but yeah, I think it was available then. It's available fairly early, what I read. This is usually when I do it, and they're actually pretty decent enough items for this point in the game anyways. Nope. Okay, if he has nothing for me, then I'm going to go back to the Flutter and check the TV again. Hey, Mega Man. I could use your help with something. A man came to us saying he's lost the money he was going to use to build his house. Poor fellow. I'd like you to see if you can find the bag this fellow dropped. The owner of the bag is out there in the lobby. You should go talk to him. I think I remember this one. Is it this man? Reaverbots in underground cities? That's a little out of our league, I think. Oh, I guess he's a detective? Oh. Where could I have left it? I'm pretty sure I had it when I went to the electronics shop. I've been saving for years so I could build my dream house too. Oh, what am I going to do? Okay. So let's go to the electronics shop. I think every one of the random shops in Apple Market has a purpose, and this is that purpose. I think we went to the women's clothing store for the lipstick for museum curator's painting. And of course the junk shop we use often. Then there's a CD shop and an electronic shop, and I think a men's clothing store. So maybe not all of them. Is it you? Huh? Someone carrying a bag? Yeah, I saw him. He said he had lots of money, so I tried to get him to buy something, but he didn't buy anything. He said that it wasn't his money to spend. He left saying he was going to get something to eat. Be you? Talk. Welcome. Huh? A middle-aged man carrying a bag? Well, he bought some bread and then left saying he had something to look up. I don't think a single piece of bread will be enough of a meal for a grown man, but... Okay, he had something to look up, so let's go to the library. A man carrying a bag? Yes, I saw him. He looked like he was having some kind of problem breathing. Like he had something stuck in his throat. Maybe he went looking for something to drink. Go out the door. There we go. I think one of the vending machines? A middle-aged man carrying a bag? Well, I did see a man who didn't look well buy some juice. But he didn't have a bag, though. If it's the same man, he must have lost it before coming here. Why don't you ask around? Don't you watch detective stories on TV? That's the first step of any investigation. Find suspects and question them. So between here and the library, that does not leave very many people here. Pretty sure she's new for the Sub-City Gate. Omega Man, what's going to happen to us? Is the legendary disaster going to happen? Are we all going to die? Boy, that old guy really made me angry. Get out of my face. Huh? A man with a bag? I saw him. He went running by real fast. He even ran into me, kept on going, without even saying so much as a sorry. I was angry, so I put the bag he dropped into a trash can. Did he send you to look for it? Well, it's over there. Why don't you go get it? It will not be here before we talk to the kid. It's a garbage pail. Is there anything inside? You found bag. I'm pretty sure we can't run off with this one like we could the the case of money from the silver pots. I think I take it to the... No, the guy's not here, so I go to the inspector. Who has the guy with him? What? You found it? Well, thank you so much. I was frightened to death thinking about what my wife would do to me if she found out what had happened. As a reward, let me give you some of the money. What? You say you don't need any? Well, here, at least accept this, as thanks from me. You got arm supporter. Okay, so that should be the end of the inspector stuff. Let's talk to the inspector. We're counting on you. You shouldn't. I'm a civilian. Okay. Of this, I feel like you get too late to be worth it. If I can actually get it now, I should be able to. Yes, okay. Here you go, Mega Man. The old launcher, arm supporter, and ancient book were used to make the Spread Buster special weapon. This is a really powerful weapon that shoots out multiple bombs simultaneously. In terms of firepower, this is probably the strongest weapon I've made for you yet. Yes, yet. So, let's take a look at this. If I can find it. There we go, Spread Buster. Already it's pretty strong. Pretty expensive to upgrade. Increases rate of fire. That's what... Oh, I guess energy for special weapons is not rate of fire. Energy for you is rate of fire. Yeah, it is very, very expensive to upgrade. But yeah, I feel like this is too... You get this too late to really be worth it. But there is still the final weapon to get, and it is much, much better to put your money into. Because it gets infinite ammo. Let's go back to Uptown. I don't think I have all the stuff in the museum, but there will be someone in the lobby. If I do, I'm pretty sure I'm missing like 2 items for the museum. Really hoping they're in the main gate. I could probably figure out what I'm missing based on what I have in here, though, and track them down with a guide if I need to. Are you new? So this is what our island looks like. You are not new. Wonder if I can find where my house is. Yeah, probably. I just love chickens. Maybe they're up top. I could be wrong, but there might be a space without an item. But there's still an item missing there, so, and an item missing there. So yeah, I think I'm missing 2 items. Let's see. What do I got? Okay, this is something that goes here. Alright. This might be as well. I don't know. I might have all the items right here, and I just haven't been back.
That's a Reaper-bought eye. Look at it. It's so beautiful the way the light goes through that translucent red. These are Grade 1 national treasures. There have been lots of diggers who've disappeared in the dungeons looking for these. That would be the star attraction for any museum. Would it really be all right if I put it on display here?
Yes.
Thank you so much. I bet there are a lot of people who'll come to see this.
Anything else?
You're a digger, right?
No. Skip, skip,
If you
skip, skip, skip. Okay. So I have 3 items, and maybe the last item takes 4. Are you new? We came here to have one of my uncle's statues evaluated. It's an old crystal figurine. He says there's a terrible power sealed inside and that it's really dangerous. We're thinking about getting rid of it. Do you want it? Yes. Okay, you can have it. But don't blame me if something happens to you because of it. You got prism crystal. So that means we have every item in the museum. Probably not this part. Start of the next part, I think I will go through and read all of them. Maybe I'll do a bonus video of that, actually. Just so I can spend as much time as possible in the end section of the game. What am I doing? Just use the walkie-talkie. Let's do item development. Here you go, Mega Man. The X-Buster, Prison Crystal, and Weapon Plans. I have another item, though. Huh. Were used to make the Shining Laser special weapon. I had no idea I'd be able to make a weapon this powerful. It almost frightens me. This is an arm-mounted laser. The beam is so highly focused that it will shoot right through a single enemy and keep on going. You can use it to destroy multiple enemies in one shot. This is the strongest special weapon in the game. It is exceptionally expensive. And you can get unlimited ammo with it. Which, honestly, is probably the first thing you should max out on it. But it does also get ridiculously powerful. It will also do constant damage. Yes, this is definitely worth upgrading. It is very expensive. We'll see what I do with that. Let me see. I have another item, though. Don't I? Main core shard. Yeah. Huh. Okay, I'll look up what this goes with, because I'm definitely missing something then. But, yeah, we're going to save and stop here. I might try to grind up some money between next part and see if I can get that thing upgraded. So I can show it off. It is, it is really good. You basically drop everything on every other weapon and work on that from this point. All the money goes into that. Alright. But there we have it. Yeah, I'll look up what the main core shard goes with, because if I'm missing something in the one of the random dungeons. But anyways, yeah, I'll look that up, and I will try to farm up some money for the Shining Laser. But yeah, that's it for this part. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you stick around for more, and thanks for watching.